Well, it's been a little bit since I played a little bit of Tiberium Sun, but I figure it's time to get back into this a little bit. I'll note that last time we were basically, making our way into the north, so we're actually going to get some winter maps this time around. And the winter maps have some interesting complexity to them, I guess we'll say. Not sure if I'll really get to show them off in this mission, but whatever. Hammerfest base has been overrun by Nod troops. The firestorm walls block direct approach, so another route must be found back to the complex. Using hover MLRs and waterways for access, find a way back to the GI base and recapture it. Once the base is back in GI hands, destroy all Nod forces in the area. So objective 1, find a way back to the GI base. 2, recapture the base of engineers. And 3, destroy all Nod forces in the area. This is another mission that I'll see me doing a whole lot of, what can I say about it? Alright, I'm actually going to restart if those things are heal things. I don't really need those just yet. This mission basically is going to be one where I have to save quite a bit, but for the most part, the mission's all about essentially like a little bit of guerrilla warfare combined with a little bit of base stuff after it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Here's an APC. It can basically be amphibious, so it goes around, around this stuff easily enough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think the Nod base is just above here. I can't really remember though.
Unit ready. Moving out. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to save these for later, because it'll be important and hard difficulty for me to have, the ability to basically heal up if I need to.
Yes, sir.
So, the first part of this mission is basically all about getting up to the GI base.
Yes, sir.
And you have to go through all these waterways and stuff to do it.
Moving out.
There's lots of waterways to go through.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Alright, these bikes shouldn't be too hard to fight, but I'm on, the low ground here, so...
Waiting orders. Orders received. Waiting order out. Waiting on my way.
We're just gonna get those guys' attention and we'll draw them down over here, basically.
On my way. Unit ready.
So these are basically the long-range unit for the GDI. They're basically similar to the old rocket launchers you basically had in the original game, but they basically float now. They don't really hold a candle to the Nod's artillery pieces, but
Waiting order. Yes, sir.
they're still awesome for their ability to just go hovering around, I guess.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, let's back up.
Yes, sir.
You want to basically spend a lot of this mission backtracking
Unit ready.
to safe
Orders received.
haven.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. You got it. Unit ready. On my way.
Alright, that's done.
Sir. Orders received.
Anywhere where we're basically on land, that's where it's going to be dangerous for you in this mission, because
Sir. Yes, sir.
you essentially don't have,
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit report. Yes, sir.
the ability to basically avoid being attacked if you're on land, because these guys will be able to chase you down and all that.
On my way. Moving out.
We're just going to take this bike out.
Yes, sir. Waiting on my way. Yes, sir.
Now, if I was playing on like a normal difficulty, I'd probably be able to go up here and kill these guys outright because they're not that strong, but something I know about the higher difficulty I've actually noticed that is after so many playthroughs. These guys are substantially stronger than your guys, so
On my way. Moving out.
you don't really have the luxury of being able to,
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
how can I put this? You don't have the luxury of basically being able to sit around and
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
just let him hit you.
Unit on my way.
We're just gonna have you go explore over here. I want to explore like this map early. That's like how you win this map early on.
Received. Moving out. Orders received.
Up here we find, yeah, a cargo truck.
Waiting orders
We'll just
received.
kill that slowly and we'll explore up here a little bit. I think there's multiple pathways to your base, but you know, honestly, you have to worry about some
Yes, sir.
pathways being around like this one. Basically, Albus would kill me, so I'm not gonna go near it. That is the you know, souped up Albus of Light. If you can't really guess what it is, basically it's the laser beam defensive weapon for Nod.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, this is a good saving point, I think. So let's save. As I said, we're gonna save a lot in this mission. Is it money or heal?
On my way.
It's a heal. Alright. So I'll save that for now. These heals will be important later if I like ever get these guys damaged, so we're going to avoid using them.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's lots of civilian factories all over the place here. Ecological damage basically from, you know, the changing climate of the Tiberian world. You know, I'd like to actually see some more Tiberium stuff in the future. It's not really from EA, someone else more or less.
Yes, sir.
That thing will be a nuisance, by the way, that obelisk, but
On my way. Yes, sir. Orders
I'll deal with it
received.
easy enough.
Awaiting orders. Sir? On my way.
I'm basically gonna
Unit
be doing lots of these, like, you know, little guerrilla attacks right early on the map.
No problem, sir. On my way. Sir? No problem. Unit ready. Moving out. You got it.
I'm not sure if destroying that really does anything, or capturing it does anything. Let's just see. Another save, please. And of course the music resets, because that's what happens with this game, you know, it's not perfect.
Sir? On my way.
Yes, we're just going to send this guy up there to drop off one of his guys, and we'll have a look around and see what's around.
On my way. Awaiting orders. Moving out. Awaiting orders. No problem.
Does this give me anything useful?
Building captured.
It does give me useful stuff. I basically get to see what's going on over here.
Awaiting on my way.
Alright, so we got a small infantry base over here. There's an artillery unit to worry about. Apparently it's going to fire at me. That's going to be a nuisance.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. On my way. Yes, sir.
Alright, I've got to hit that artillery piece now.
Unit ready. On my way.
Alright, here's the thing. Why is that thing firing at me right now, I guess? This game's pretty good about giving you leeway for stuff, so I shouldn't be getting fired on just yet.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
That's basically what it does. I'll just probably blow it up now.
Unit reporting. Orders
Provides me no
received.
benefit to keep this alive, and
Unit reporting. On my way.
I really don't need it to capture it. There'll be a radar in the base. Now, this is probably my favorite unit on the GDI side next to the Titan, but I actually don't really use these like, you know, guys often because they're not really that much stronger than a Titan, technically. They're more mobile than a Titan because, like, they move around pretty fast, but they're not really, like, a fun unit to use, I find. And GDI has some pretty fun units, like the Titan, and there's a couple others as well. Infantry will pop out in a moment. Alright, now that's done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir.
Basic idea, by the way, for like coming up here is to blow up the power plant so I can get by the obelisk.
You got it. No problem.
That's the entire point of coming over here.
On my way. You got it.
Now our artillery piece is gone, which is nice.
Unit ready. Moving out. On my way.
These guys aren't exactly a threat because, you know,
No problem.
can't exactly get to me, but
Waiting orders. Orders received. No problem.
ooh,
Waiting
oh, there's the first hit on me.
Waiting orders received. You got it. Unit reporting.
There's the first buggy.
Sir. Waiting order. Unit ready.
Yeah, basically these guys have a lower range than your multi, you know,
Moving out.
not multi, but missile systems here.
You got it.
We have some guys over here.
Waiting orders.
Oh, infantry, cool.
Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. Waiting orbit out.
I probably want to avoid blowing up the bridge just in case, like, you know, it's important for something, so.
You got it. Unit ready. Orders received. Unit. Yes, sir. Sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. No problem.
Those damaged it a little bit, the bridge, but that's about it. You know, I have to say, there's a lot to like about Tiberium Sun because it does add a lot more complexity to, like, the game
Unit report on my way. Sir. Yes, sir.
than, like, its predecessor. Like, you have bridges, you have tunnels.
Waiting orders. Moving out. On my way.
Try and kill this guy. We'll get back to destroying these, I guess.
You got it. Awaiting orders. On my way. Yes, sir. No problem. Orders received. Yes, sir. On my way. Orders received. On my way. No problem. Yes, sir.
Eventually I'll start attacking these buildings, but you know, the more these guys I take out, the better.
You got it.
If they're sitting ducks, I want to take them out now.
No problem. Moving out. On my way.
Got that buggy lock there too. Oh, now they're hit on me. They got rid of him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way.
Kind of sucks how missiles don't really hit, you know, infantry very well, but whatever. We'll slowly take this guy out. On half health at least. I'm basically taking this guy out because I think it's possible he might fight these guys later, so to save time, we'll take him out now, basically, is the idea.
Awaiting orders. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Oh, cool, I killed that guy right outright.
Ready. Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Alright, great. So we're down to just a buggy over here.
You got it. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. You got it. On my way. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Cool, there goes the advanced power plant.
Unit
Little rocket soldier over here, apparently.
on my way. Yes, sir. No problem. No problem. Yes, sir. On my way. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Sir?
Now these rocket troops, they suck, because they can hit me.
Yes, sir.
Now something I note, by the way, is that these guys have less armor than light infantry, so they'll go down eventually. A lot faster than these guys.
Awaiting orders,
Great,
sir.
he's out of the way.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Since the rocket troopers out of the way, I'm actually kind of content to try and do this now. I think we'll probably survive, you know, if, you know, stuff happens, so... Power up the speed. The fast at least. I don't know how much damage they're doing to that power plant over there.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. On my way.
Let's go for this mini one over here.
Sir, moving
Or
out.
small one, rather.
You got it.
I'll blow up everything here I can, more or less.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. On my way.
Alright, the power's down.
Sir, yes, sir.
With them down, I can basically afford to come all the way to over here now, more or less.
Orders received. Unit ready. Yes, sir.
And just in case, I'm just going to go heal these guys up now, I guess. So, you're going to go get a heal.
Unit ready. Unit reporting. Unit ready.
Okay, so that heals everyone. These, like, you know,
Sir,
crates.
moving out.
Now, if I come up over here,
Unit report on my
it's
way.
powered down, so I can go right next to it.
Sir, moving out. Unit ready.
Well, next to it is a, you know, upper word, I guess. I have to be a little way to hit it.
Unit report. Moving out. Unit ready. Moving out. Waiting orders received. Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Pick it out.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Alright, there we go.
Yes, sir.
Bring these guys over here now. I can start wiping out the infantry. There goes my infantry.
Sir, you got it.
We'll wipe this out. I don't think I need it either, so might as well wipe it out.
Unit reporting. Unit orders received. Unit ready,
Perfect.
sir.
Alright, now we're going up here now. Game controls can go back to normal speed, or slow speed I guess, is what I'm generally at. My normal is pretty slow, you know. Now let's just push on.
On my way. Yes, sir.
I think at this point you're going to start getting, you know, to towards the base, I think.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Whoopsie.
Unit lost.
Yeah, no, by the way, you don't want to blow up bridges while your guys are under the bridges. That's generally a bad idea.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
I know that this bridge repair huts, if you didn't notice. Those are there to basically so you can repair the bridges.
Moving out.
Get on your side here, then we'll start attacking. This reminds me of like playing with Red Alert 2, or Red Alert 1, I guess.
Unit ready.
Where you basically would have, like, you know, destroyers doing this type of thing.
Awaiting orders. Sir?
Alright, honestly, I have to go up here now.
Orders received. Moving out.
Like you see, now I'm basically on the level of all these guys that I was basically killing, so...
Yes, sir.
Killing them is a big boon.
Yes, sir.
Now that sound that you're starting to hear means like the GDI base is nearby. They have this defense called the Firewall. And you'll see what it's all about when I basically get to it.
Sir? Yes, sir. Orders received. Moving out.
Whoa!
Unit ready.
Well, another infantry finna go through.
Orders received. On my way. Unit on my way.
Got too close with him.
You got it. Unit ready. On my way. Yes, sir.
We're just gonna wipe out this little knot encampment.
Sir? Sir? On my way. Sir? On my way. No problem. Sir? Orders received. No problem. Unit ready. Unit reporting.
I could actually be capturing some of this stuff, but I don't really need to make use of non-units in this mission. And I've pretty much already seen them already anyways.
Sir? On my way.
That's done.
Sir, orders received. Waiting order. No problem. Unit ready. Moving out.
Do. One more volley should do it.
Unit ready. You got it. Sir, on my way.
And we're actually going to have this guy just try and squish the infantry here.
Orders received. Yes, sir. On my way. Unit, yes, sir.
Oops.
Moving out. Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Someone's going to fight. Come to find me if I don't watch it. So
Yes, sir.
let's go this way.
Yes, sir.
That's the best way of like, you know, dealing with like, you know, Nod is to
Waiting
run away from him.
Sir? You got it. Waiting orders. On my way.
I think these guys might be patrolling, so not too much of a threat, but I don't want to deal with them regardless. Yeah, it's done.
Yes, sir.
We're getting closer and closer to the DDI base.
On my way.
Slowly taking his advanced power plant out. And he sold it apparently.
Unit ready. Moving out.
Well, that's interesting.
Yes, sir.
I could fight this infantry, but I don't feel like it. Let's just go.
Yes, sir.
Is this the right way to go? I'm not sure. So let's just save right here.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Down here we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Now note that this ice you're seeing here, by the way, you could actually walk on it with like, you know, other units, but I don't recommend it because it can break on you.
On my way.
Alright, I'm going a while here.
On my way. Yes, sir. Moving out.
The Nod base, I think, is in the north west of the map. I might be taking a wrong turn here.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe this is the right way, I'm not sure.
Received. Yes, sir.
Either way, I'm just mapping this out, so there's that.
On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now note, by the way, just being able to run around like this on the water is kind of a big advantage for GDI because Nod has to rely on their subterranean stuff basically to get around, and they only have APCs for that.
Moving out.
While GDI basically has these, like, you know, flying, hovering things.
Yes, sir.
SAM site there.
Moving out. On my way.
There's an attack bike there.
Unit report. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received.
Alright, well, you got a good view of the map. The waterways, at
Yes,
least.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see what this leads me over here. If this is the wrong way, then I'll have to find the right way, but I think at this point we're sort of getting to the part where, like, you know, it's the base or not. Yeah, there's not base down here, by the way. As you can see there,
Received.
their power things right there. There's the structures.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a flamethrower.
Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
Yeah, note that, by the way, you can actually sort of have, like, the sort of, like, you know, offensive advantage against the... Woo. Against the, you know, nod stuff, because you can basically come down here and start attacking your structures from the waterways.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Sir,
What do you do for me? Alright, that's another heal. Heals are cool, but I don't really need them just at the moment.
sir. Yes, sir.
So this is an odd base right over here.
On my way.
GDI's base is over here then.
On my way. Yes, sir. Moving out.
That devil's tongue will be a nuisance, but whatever, it's fine.
Orders received.
You know what I bet? Up over here is like the entrance to the GDI base over there, and I just missed it. But that's fine. You basically got to see what the the map looks like
Awaiting orders.
in its entirety, more or less. The waterways is really where this map is all about. So
Unit reporting. Unit ready. Unit ready. On my way. Sir. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
fire!
Sir.
Yes, I blew up the bridge, but whatever. At this point, I think blowing up the bridge is fine.
Moving out. On my way. Moving out.
Blowing up the SAM site's probably fine too.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. You got it. Unit reporting. Moving out. Unit ready. Moving out. Sir, you got it.
Alright, good enough. A lot of missiles are hitting.
Sir, moving out. Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Now, note by the way, I might actually use an air unit in this map because I think this is the part where you start to get the really powerful air units from GDI.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
And they have a really powerful GDI unit for like air assaults.
On my way.
There's a nod biker group.
Unit ready. Moving out.
There's a SAM site there, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, up here I bet it's the way into the GDI base that I need to go. And if it isn't, then I have to cross the bridge, which sucks, but whatever. At some point I had to leave the waterways.
Unit ready. Moving out. Unit reporting. Orders received. Sir, on my way. Awaiting orders.
For the most part, I kept my guys in pretty good condition, all things considering.
On my way. Yes, sir.
That little blue flame, that's a firewall defense going on.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Yep, there's a GI structure.
Yes, sir.
There's a refinery.
Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. Orders received.
Alright. Here's some Tiberium.
On my way.
Tiberium repairs.
Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way.
Here's a little bit of base defense.
Moving out.
I'm not sure there's much in waste nod activity inside this base, but just to be careful, we're going to save right here. And you know what? This has actually been long enough probably for an episode at this point. Yeah, it's been 42 minutes. Let's just call this an episode right here. And we'll burst into Hammerfest next time, and we'll, get ready to take it back.
Battle control offline.
Alright, well, next time we actually take the base, so take care.